2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 5th hole. Now let's get out to the news of the day, and apparently our featured player has sparked a rivalry with their playing partner Tom Kim this week. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, I am shaking my head, and this featured player should be shaking in their boots going up against Tom Kim. He's so talented. Why would you do that?
Well, there seems to be an exciting duel brewing here against Tom Kim. Let's see if our featured player has what it takes. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
And an outside chance here.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Putting for birdie here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now leading by 1 shot. Over to 6 we go, Rich. The first par 3 here at Pinehurst number 2.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Now let's head to Tom Kim. 3 strokes off the lead. She's struggled on the flat surfaces today. Hopefully she can change that with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
What a disappointment. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the event. On the tee here at the par 4 7th, Rich, what's the best way to attack it?
Best way to attack it is to be bold off this tee. You want to be able to cut off as much as that dog leg as possible. You want to have the shortest club in your hand to attack this flagstick on another domed green.
Toot, toot. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here. and winning.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
So close. 7 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And she has been able to take sole possession of the lead with that effort. The 8th hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 5, but works itself back up the hill.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
This is her second shot. Well, that's beautifully judged. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that drops for a birdie. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. The 9th hole at Pinehurst, number 2, continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
Oh, are we going to see this go?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, that's outstanding. Holes it from the bunker. Let's return to live play now. A birdie putt awaits. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Sitting at 3 under par. Oh, well done. Well, when he exploded onto the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim is the second favorite player on tour. And listen, I get it. You know, there's always going to be one great big popular guy, but you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here. He's smiling. He plays with exuberance. He's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Oh, she got a bit greedy there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The second round of the Daybreak Classic is set to begin. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. And Rich, our player just has been leading from the start. A great start to this event.
She's leading at the moment, but boy, there is so much golf yet to be played and so many big names chasing her. Let's see what she's capable of coming up with.
Let's catch up with play down on the fourth.
Absolutely tattooed that one. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Collin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Oh, that was a tasty little shot from the green side bunker. Just kind of danced it into the hole there.
Rich, it's cool to see Collin Morikawa back right near the peak of his game, isn't he? He came out in such an explosive manner, put a couple of majors in his cabinet, and then has just found that game again. He's found that groove.
Yeah, he's robotic light, but that's not the way it is. He's tenacious. You know, he's one of these players that he's out there grinding it day after day, week after week, and enjoys the grind. And it pays off, obviously, because he's a multiple winner, multiple major championship winner. He loves the grind. He loves being out here. He loves the competition, and it shows. And you know, when you're playing alongside him or going up against him trying to win, you're going to have that tenacity. Not going to be a whole lot of chatter, and that's how he likes it.
He's cool, calm, and collected, isn't he?
He is. That's exactly right. Cool, calm, and collected.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the 5th. Nicely done. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th. This one might...
Oh my! Holds it from the bunker. Sitting at 7 under. How close was that to going down? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Yeah, it's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Putting for birdie. Oh, nice looking putt. And after that hole, she'll move to 9 under par. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Handy effort, that one. Time to take a look at what's going on at the 8th. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. This putt to get to double digits under the card. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
That's some good golf right there. Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Colin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This player's dialed in. What a shot. This putt to get to 10 under par. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the third round of the Daybreak Classic. It's set to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate, Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, you always have to love somebody who's got a big fat lead in their chances. But listen, there's only one way to go, and that's straight down. So let's hope that Johnny Miller doesn't pop up out of nowhere and start yelling "joke" at him, because that would be disastrous.
We're going down to the 11th hole now.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
She's standing over her second shot. Going with the hybrid. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And she remains in first place after that one. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Not a bad play, that one. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
Well, this is looking, from my vantage point, at least about 22 feet from the hole.
Put a good stroke on this one. You've got to like the look of this. Oh, what a bonus.
She's currently in first position. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
That was wonderfully done. This putt is of 9 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. Welcome to the 15th. It's a par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Yeah, nicely played. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Good speed. That's disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Oh, right by the hole. And she struggled somewhat on this hole. No birdie so far for the event. Looks good off the blade. Oh, what a putt. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
We're going out to the 13th hole. She's played beautifully all tournament. Will she take it all the way to the finish line? Oh, well played. This is her second here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Just a 4-footer remaining.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Now 21 under for the tournament.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
This hole is a par 4.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. This looks to be heading to the green.
Oh, looking good, will it?
High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
She gets that one to go down, and she's extending her lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass
and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
She looks focused, guys. 23-footer. I think she likes it.
Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. This putt was about 8 feet. And that's another putt that's been holed. Now 22 under par with a handful of holes left to play.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
Holding steady in first place after that one. Here we are at the 17th tee.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Playing from around 150 yards here. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And what a feeling that is as the putt goes down. It's a championship victory.
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Or is that the number? Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Ooh. A par putt on the table. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We'll talk about strong, long and difficult. Let's stand on the 12th here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze, enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with, but from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again. This one is chewing fiber.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. And Henny, what kind of a lie has she drawn?
I don't even know if she can get this out. It's really buried.
That's a touchy class. Cozies it up towards the hole. 15 feet to the cup.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Tough to tell because the break is so slight, but it will move left.
This is a good chance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. 13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to nail your drive if you want to get there in 2.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
She played that nicely.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
Good shot there. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the 5-wood. And that is a golf shot in line with the hole. And good look at birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3, and it makes you think an awful lot.
Here's Rose Zhang. Could it be? Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. Luke Elvey, Rich Beam calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Our featured player currently sitting at 8 under par for the tournament as we get today's play underway. We head down to the fourth hole. From about 200 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, that's an early statement right there.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And now she'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This is her second shot.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I like the look of this.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one.
The sixth hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
2 wins so far this season.
That dog will hunt.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. 16 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. How good was that putt?
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Well, that'll work there. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great looking shot, this.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
She's currently sitting in first place. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Oh, this is high. Can it come down soft?
Second shot here on the 8th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Can she make her par on this one? Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we have a long par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. Well struck.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
This one should move just a touch to the right.
This one's tracking. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
And that puts her in first place. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our third round coverage of the Farmers Insurance is about to kick off here in beautiful La Jolla, California. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beem. As always, it's great to have you join us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that can happen.
Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That's tidy. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Currently at -18 for the tournament.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
This one from about 160 yards out. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
She's standing over her second shot. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for a birdie.
This one's right of the green.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down?
Just a short putt remaining here.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Pretty good.
Looks to have some good speed about it too.
Oh, you rotten thing.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Well, Rich, we're into the final round here and our players in contention. What's the focus today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
All right, time to head out to the 13th hole now. She's put together a very impressive display to date. How will she close this one out?
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Already with multiple victories this season.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there.
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
If it's up, it could be in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Setting up now on a par 4.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's looking like a 205-yard shot, roughly.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Putting for birdie here. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
Ooh. 4 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Well, this is a brilliant display of all-round golf. Now 24 under par with a handful of holes remaining.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Opting for the 5-wood. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. This is her second here. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. Just a short par putt needed on this hole. And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And she's holed another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
This one's heading up towards the putting surface.
It's a nice day to find another fairway.
A chance to chip in for all the chocolates. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Everything on the line with this putt for her.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. From the gorgeous Monterey Peninsula in California, our first round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby clam bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends to come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game, whether it's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
Really like that play. Now a good look at the hole. This putt to move to 3 under par. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
I can't believe that didn't get in there for eagle. She nails that tap in for birdie.
From long range, nearly gets it to fall.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty straight putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the right.
It's pretty handy here.
Looking good.
Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Now just 1 over par. This one was flat. Oh, and down it goes. How about that? That's a par save for the gods. This is her second shot.
She's found the green on this approach.
Looking good.
This is going right at the hole. Oh, my.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Not a bad result right there. And right now at -4. Five iron on the way. All right, we can work with that. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Ooh, looking nice.
Oh, I like the looks of this. A par putt coming up. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. This hole is a par 4. I like that one. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny, tell us about this putt.
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
And putt is underway.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. How about some highlights from Brooke Henderson?
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. Time for the tee shot at 11.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Rich, you have to be really impressed with how Brooke Henderson has evolved.
Her swing, I think, is probably the best in the game, both men's and women's. The way that she swings it each and every time, it's dynamic, it's strong, but it's also got this finesse to it. She's the complete player all around when it comes to ball striking.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
About 7 feet remain.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Let's take a quick look at how things stand. Her lead is 6 shots. And folks, at the end of this first round, she finds herself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for second round action of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Let's go down to the 12th hole. This is a 5-iron. What an aggressive play. What a beautiful leave right there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Yes!
Okay, time now to get back to live play. 8 feet remains. A 3-footer coming up. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
A long par 4 this hole. She's standing over her second shot. Yeah, that was a safe play. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can she make number 13 lucky? She's got a 13-footer here.
Ooh, nice line.
What a putt that was. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
The 14th is a par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Finau as he gets set for his next shot here on the second.
Wow, what a save.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Wonderfully played.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt to get to double digits under the card.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
That is going to work. How about this birdie putt? Another birdie. 6 of them on the day. As she moves on to the next, she's now 11 under par for the event. 16, a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Let's take a look at what happened earlier today.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Second shot on the 16th hole. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. The club choice is a 6-iron. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 2nd.
That was a thing of beauty.
All right, let's get back to the action. Here's a putt to get to 12 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Right on line, but just misses. 4 feet to the cup. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Oh, yeah, you can say that again. She's just been sensational. I mean, what can you say? Just this humongous lead out in front, leading the pack, and literally it doesn't look like she's going to give 1 ounce back to the field.
Now to the 4th hole.
Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere.
Here's a look at what happened earlier at the 5th hole. All right, let's get right back out to the action. Okay, that's going to play. Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. John, give us a read on this putt.
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. Moving along. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Okay, here's the tee shot at the par 3 5th. The club choice is a 6-iron.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
What a beautiful shot into the 5th hole, and a birdie putt coming up.
Second shot.
And it drops into the bucket. What a shot.
Time to get back to the course. And just a tap in left for birdie. And as she moves along to the next hole, she is now at 12 under par. Okay, over to the par 5 6th. That was really well played. Let's go down to Henny.
This one's looking like approximately 210 yards.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
She's got a long putt to go. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Seems like that one could have been a lot worse. This putt from 4 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Extending the lead, that is the way you do it.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 7th. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That was close. And just a tap in left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened.
Pretty good shot there.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course. Tony Finau with a fantastic shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Oh, that was pure. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Great birdie putt. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Three rounds in the books, and we're set up for a dramatic finish tomorrow.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. We hope you got a good night's sleep because this is a pivotal round coming up. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. Let's catch up with the play on 13. Hard to see anyone chasing her down right now, but you never know in golf. I think she likes that one. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out. That is right on target. Almost jarred it. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Time now for a par 5. It's the 14th hole.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
This is her third. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. Wow, that had no chance. 8 feet remain. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and now the lead is trimmed. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for birdie. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
This is on a great line.
She'll be happy with that. Lessens the sting of the bogey on the last.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Lovely effort, that. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 20 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. This is on the tracks. Yes, what a putt. And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Nicely played. She'll like this result.
That's an amazing approach shot, and now a birdie chance here at the 17th. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and she is in front. We've made our way to 18. She's got the lead. 1 hole to go to close it out. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
Oh, okay. Andrew, she's got her sights set on the target.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt left to be this year's AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am champion. Henny is right there.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Wow. No more messing around. It's time to go out there and get it. There it is, our new champion at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
And to win at Pebble Beach, there's nothing more satisfactory for any player.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the opening round of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I got to say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast. But boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. This is from miles away. And back to the course with the live action. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
She finds herself in a share of the lead. Over to the 12th we go, the par 3, the least famous par 3 on this inward half at TPC Scottsdale.
But it still has a lot of danger. If you hit it too long and to the right, guess what? There's more water there, so a lot of players bail out to the left, find those bunkers, and then up and down, not guaranteed. This is sneaky hard.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now.
That's pretty tidy. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
and she leads by a single shot here. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair.
That's nicely done. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
This is her third shot. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Standing on the tee at 14, that bunker is more a visual sight line than anything else.
Most definitely. I think you want to take it just on the right edge of that and just go ahead and tee it high and let it fly, my friend.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
We've got 210 yards.
Going with the 5-wood. This one's for birdie.
Looking pretty good. Getting better. You rotten thing.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Leading by a couple after that hole. Well, the tee shot at 15 feels very similar to the one at 11. Very confronting with all that water down the left.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. That got a little out of control, I think.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. 13 feet to the hole.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
It's just the slightest bit of break and it's moving right to left.
Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. On the tee here at 16, and there are few holes in golf cooler than this one.
This is unique. It is unique and has been for many years. It's completely surrounded. You got 16,000 of your closest friends ready to just give it to you if you miss the green or hit a bad shot, or conversely, hit it close, make the birdie. I can promise you every player playing this is nervous at all times playing this hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here. She's managed to find the green on this approach. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This is for birdie.
So close. Putting for par. And down it goes. Now 2 shots up after that one. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're back at TPC Scottsdale for the second round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
We'll now head to the 7th hole to catch up on the play. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. A chance to move to 5 under par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Doesn't look like an easy putt. It's heading down the hill. Should move to the left.
That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Yeah, that one will play. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Now pace this off. She's looking around 185.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Dogleg pretty good from left to right, Luke, but you got to pick a club that'll find that short grass because this is a birdie hole from the fairway.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Opting for the 9-iron.
I think this could be it. Could be.
Oh, well played. Lovely shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
She gets that one to go down and she's extending her lead. Leading by 5 shots after that.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot or it will end up left.
Great shot. This is her second here. This is beautiful to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that's going to come up short. That hole's done. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Warning, slippery slope. This is going to be fast.
Ooh. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. And she finds herself leading as this round comes to an end.
It's been exciting the first 2 days. Please tell me we're going to have the same amount the next 2 days.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the loudest day on the PGA Tour each season. It's the third round of the WM Phoenix Open from TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam, and it's great to have you with us. And as we begin the broadcast, our featured player is 5 under par for the tournament. We're going down to the first hole now. And let's see what she can do here today. Oh, that impressed me and her. Second shot here on the first. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. Penny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Yeah, it's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Not a bad line, this one. Second shot on the second.
Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
She hasn't managed to birdie this hole so far for the event.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Never quite hit that. And that should secure the par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Onto the par 5 third.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You know, you got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, we're further right into that washout area. It'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there, and you got a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5.
This one heading towards the green.
Yeah, well played. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Oh, what a start. This is impressive.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
All right, that's going to move her to 7 under for the event. Well, it looks like the hole is cut just behind that right bunker on this fourth hole, Rich. That's the back right portion of the green. You like that?
Well, if you're going to make two, then you're going to have to work this one left to right and spin it down that slope, going right at this flag and trying to get it to stop the green. It's just not going to happen.
Nicely done.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 6-iron. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
It's got a chance. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Quality shot, that one. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was a beauty.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And she struggled somewhat on this hole. No birdie so far for the event. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Yep, she's got her game face on right out of the gate.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good playing, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Pga Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Second shot here on the 13th.
Setting up for her third shot. That'll work there. And this putt to move to 15 under par. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
This is pretty straight. Might move a little bit to the left.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Easy par, that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on the 14th.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homer's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. She heads to the 15th hole.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
Four victories so far this season. She's played that one nicely. Oh, absolutely flushed. A 7-footer right here.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That's well holed. Now 15 under the card, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Going with the 7. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. 13 feet to the cup. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Oh, never mind. Go and make a par on the next.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's looking at, I'd say 17 feet here.
Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And she remains in first place after that one. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Tee shot is looking good here. And hitting yet another green here today.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
She knows if she can get this putt to drop, she'll win the event.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the...
Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.